Ace this tic-tac-toe assignment. First, let's read the directions. Let's make start with number 5 and then make 2 or other choices to make a tic-tac-toe. Submit the Google Sheet to the Canvas assignment. Alright, so we'll start with number 5. We'll look at the data here, and then we have to create a data table. Let's see, good. The next thing I have to create is a graphs to make a graphical display of percentages of which is most popular and which is least popular. So I'm gonna make a graph that shows percentages. Great, a pie graph is the one I'm gonna choose for this because it will display things as percentages. So here's the data that I want to graph, and I want to know what is the most popular bento order. Now the bento orders are here, but they're out of order and they're all mixed up. They're in order by the time they're submitted, and that is not helpful to me. So what I'm gonna do is create a filter by clicking here, and then I want to order them and organize them. Boom, it's organized so nicely by the bento order. Now what I could do now is count exactly which bento how many there are and make sure I count correctly, but I can also just do this, say 1, enter 2, enter 3, and the computer will know I'm doing a sequence. If I highlight this, wait for my cursor to get to a point and get to a cross, and then that is called a fill. Now I know there's exactly 11 and there's no error in my counting. Alright, if I copy and paste 1, 2, 3 again, I can make another count and then pull my filter down to determine that there is 6 chicken katsu orders, and then scroll down here like this, move my cursor this way. I know there's exactly 27 chicken katsu and long rice orders, and 1, 2, 3 again, scroll down, wait for my cursor to become a cross, drag, and this is called a fill, and now I know there's exactly 19 mochiko chicken orders. Beautiful. I can use that same method to determine how many orders there are total by making this in another column, and boom, no error in my counting. I don't have to count it twice. I know there's exactly 63 total orders. So in order to do this, I'm going to not cut and not depend on retyping things. I'll just copy this and paste it here, and then we know that there's 11 of those orders, beef and chicken katsu. There's 6 of these, so we know that there's 6 of these orders. Boom, just paste it there, and we're doing this in the order of increasing numbers. So mochiko chicken and meat jun, there were 19 of them. I'll put them here. Boom. And there were 27 chicken long rice orders, chicken katsu long rice orders. Boom. And copy and paste it there. Now I know that my counts are accurate, and we'll call this the count. We'll call this the bento order. Boom. Easy peasy. Now I know there's 63 orders total, and my goal is to find the percentage. So check this out. I don't need my calculator. The Excel already has a calculator on there. It's going to be 6 divided by the total number, which is 63, and there it is. I can autofill, and it'll suggest the autofill. Boom. Yes, it does it for me. Now let's pretend that I didn't have that special tool for autofilling. I can fill it myself and wait for the cursor to turn to a cross and fill it myself like this. Let's double check the formula. Is it right? It is 27 divided by 63. That's going to be the order of my chicken katsu long rice and spam. Boom. So press enter. Now these are decimals, and I want it to display as a percentage. Don't worry, there is a percentage formatting button. I just press that and it turns into a percentage. I can decrease the decimal places so we're consistent in rounding to 1 decimal place throughout. That is the chart that is needed. Let's copy and put this into a new sheet. Boom, easy peasy. I got it onto a new sheet, and I will make this larger so that I can read the entire order of the bentos. Now the counted percentage, I will align it to the right because my numbers are aligned to the right, and make this nice by adding some borders like that. Make all the borders like this. Highlight the top of these because these are titles, so make that bold. Now I can make my percentages by copying this, holding command down and copying the percentage, and then now I'm ready to make my chart. Here is the chart. Nice. Okay, so look at this chart. I have a few things that I still need to fix on this, and I know some of you just put in the chart and didn't care to change the title, or didn't care that you could read these bento orders. You can't read the entire title, it doesn't fit here, so I would probably type in here percentage of bento orders. All right, then I noticed that I can't read these bento orders, so I would have to go to the chart settings. So you can go to here and edit the chart, and then you have this thing here on the right that shows the setup and customizations. So let's move the window over so you can see this. Okay, so here is the customizations. I am not able to see these numbers, these words here. So one of the things that you can do is to change the legend and make the positions so you could actually read them. So I will put them to the right here like this. Now I can actually read all of the words here. Another way to do that is you could change the font size, but sometimes the size, even making the font 10, I wasn't able to read it. So I think putting the legend here is the best thing. But now I don't have the percentages that I want to read, so I will go to the label of the slice, and I want to change that to percentage, and boom, those are the beautiful percentages that are there, and they are easy to see. Now let's see if we can go back to our objective of what we wanted to show. All right, were we able to show which bento is most popular and which bento is least popular? Well, if you look at this, wow, least popular is the smallest slice of the pie, which is 9.5% beef teriyaki chicken katsu, and most popular is the largest slice of the pie, which is 42.9%. That's the chicken katsu long rice. And it's easy to see on this chart. Let's look at this. Were we able to show percentages? Yes, we were. All right, let's look at what trends and patterns we have. Is this the best graphical display for analyzing this data? Yes, it is a pie chart because we want to show percentages, which is parts of a whole. And we can see that all the parts add up to 100%. And we can see that there are 4 different orders. We see 4 different slices of the pie. It's easy to see the smallest slice and the largest slice, and then the other slices in between. And then we look at this chart, because we're supposed to have a chart as well, and we see the bento orders and their percentages. So it's beautiful, and I think we met our objective with the chart and the graph. Congratulations for acing your assignments.